Good evening, everyone. My name is Crystal Olivares, and my partner is Kelsey Alvarez. And today we're going to be talking about physical activity. Physical activity is something that I used to love, used to do when my husband was on deployment last year. I was overweight after having two kids, and when I told myself enough is enough, I did something about it and I worked hard every day to lose all that weight that I wanted to lose. And that's what I did. So every day with my two girls, we went for a walk. I went to the gym nearly every day, at least 6 days a week. I was in the gym. I was lifting, I was running, and definitely my health, my overall well-being just improved drastically. When I was big, I felt huge. I didn't know what to do with myself, and I didn't take pictures. I wasn't self-confident. I didn't had low self-esteem about myself. And then after doing physical activity and eating healthier and doing some diet, I definitely lost a lot of weight and gained all the confidence back. And I'm much more happier than I used to be. I still am. And I'm so happy that I did that change for myself. Not only I'm showing my kids how to be a better mom, to improve myself and tell them I'm not giving up. And yeah, here we go. What is physical activity? Physical activity is defined as any body movement generated by a contraction of skeletal muscles that raises energy. Expenditures above resting metabolic rate and is characterized by its modality, frequency, intensity, duration, and context of practice. Physical activity provide long-term health benefits for everyone. Being active at an early stage in life improve not just physical health, but mental health as well. And that exactly what physical activity did for me. My mental health was so much better. I was eager to wake up every day, go to the gym, work out. I was I was definitely a lot better. I wasn't tired all the time like I used to, and improved my well-being, like I said. Long-term wise, it definitely improved me a lot. Here's a good picture that I found online, and I thought it was very accurate. Children 5 to 18, at least 60 minutes of physical activity every day. Adults 19 to 64, 150 minutes of moderate or aerobic activity per week. Adults 65 and up, 150 minutes of moderate aerobic exercise and strength exercise 2 days a week. I am 28 years old, about to be 29, and I definitely need to keep up with that. Lately, I've been working a lot and taking care of my kids, so I've been slacking, but I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to be better. Objective for improvement, definitely increase awareness, the importance of physical activity to improve health and quality of life of all ages. Participating in physical activity can increase the prevention of several chronic diseases and mitigate any risk factors among adults. Improve bone health, decrease level of body fats, ability to concentrate, and reduce symptoms of depression among children and adolescents, increase adaptability and acceptance of effective preventive intervention. When my husband left on deployment and I was left with my two kids, I definitely felt down and depressed. And after deciding to improve myself and say, I gotta lose this weight, I gotta look better for my husband when he gets back, and that's exactly what I did. I did everything I could, took it day by day, and slowly but surely I started losing weight. Public health significant. Um, Goal of Healthy People 2020 is to improve health, fitness, and quality of life through daily physical activity. Participating in moderate and vigorous sensitive physical activity and muscle strengthening activity levels are affected by structural environments such as sidewalk, bike lanes. Improve access to facilities to improve physical activity among childcare settings, and behavioral intervention to reduce uses of TV and computer, recess, and physical education in the nation's public and elementary school. Here's another picture that I found online that I thought would be beneficial to the PowerPoint. What are the health benefits of physical activity? It definitely reduces a lot of these diseases, dementia for once, up to 30%. And hip fractures because you're strengthening your bones up to 68%, depression by up to 30% as well, all-cause mortality by 30%, cardiovascular diseases by up to 35%, type 2 diabetes by up to 40%, and colon cancer by 30%, and breast cancer by 20%. Prevalence fact and statistics: less than 5% of adults participate in 30 minutes physical activity. That's only about 1 in 3 adults receiving recommended physical activity. 65 to 74 years old, 30% are physical active. 75 years and older, about 40% physically active, and more than 80% of adults and adolescents do not meet the guidelines for aerobic and muscle strengthening. Children spend more time watching TV, playing video games rather than doing any physical activity. About 80 million people are inactive for ages 6 and older. Population facts and statistics: white adults ages 18 and over have the highest percentage of being physically active, almost 30%. Adults with 2 or more come in second at almost 25%, and then Asian at 23%. Black and Hispanic people rated to have the highest obesity rates, then white, and lastly Asians. Reports that by 2030, about 115 million adults will be obese. And only 6 states require physical education in every grade, K-12. Those are New York, Hawaii, Illinois, Massachusetts, Mississippi, and Vermont. Causes of physical inactivity: morbidity. 13.5 million people have coronary heart disease. 1.5 million people suffer from a heart attack in a given year. 8 million people have adult onset non-insulin dependent diabetes. 95,000 people are newly diagnosed with colon cancer each year. 250,000 people suffer from hip fracture each year. 50 million people have high blood pressure. Over 60 million people, that's a third of population, are overweight. Mortality, about 5 million deaths are associated with physical inactivity. Fourth leading risk factor for death in the world. And a cost associated with physical inactivity can reach over 190 billion in 2030. That's insane. That is insane. This next slides will Kelsey will be taking over. I hope you enjoy my part. Definitely be self-active. Being active is important for the health and your well-being. Just find the motivation. Make sure you feel confident about yourself, and you wake up in the morning, and just find ways to do it. If not, you'll regret it in the end. Thank you, and have a good night, and see you all.